What if I told you that two ordinary-looking wheat pennies could be worth thousands of dollars? That's right. Today on NT Coins World, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1944 S and 1948 wheat pennies. From rare errors to high-grade auction records, these pennies hold secrets that could make them far more valuable than you think. Stay with me as we uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change. The 1944 S wheat penny is a product of the San Francisco Mint, struck during the final full year of World War II. As the war raged on, the US Mint was heavily involved in producing coins that reflected wartime resource management. After the famous 1943 steel pennies, the 1944 pennies returned to their traditional copper composition, but with a twist. Some coins were mistakenly struck on leftover steel planchets from the previous year. More on that shortly. With a mintage of 282,760,000, the 1944 S wheat penny isn't the rarest in circulated conditions. In fine condition, like the one we're discussing, its value sits around $2 to $5. But before you dismiss this as an ordinary coin, let's talk about what makes it incredibly valuable. The real excitement around the 1944 S wheat penny comes from its rare errors and high-grade versions. If you're lucky enough to find one of these varieties, you could be holding a coin worth thousands. 1944 S steel penny, the most valuable of all errors. Due to leftover 1943 steel planchets being mistakenly used, some 1944 S pennies were struck in steel rather than copper. If authenticated, these coins can sell for a jaw-dropping $50,000 to $100,000. Repunched, mint, mark, RPM. Some 1944 S pennies show a double or even triple impression of the S mint mark. A strong RPM error can push values from $50 up to $500, depending on the visibility of the doubling. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike of 10 to 20% could be worth $100 to $500, but extreme off-center errors, 50% or more, can fetch $1,000 or more. Die cracks and cuds. A strong die crack across Lincoln's profile or the wheat ears on the reverse can add anywhere from $50 to several $100 depending on its prominence. While circulated 1944 S pennies are common, uncirculated examples in mint state MS-67 or higher, highly valuable. Some of the highest graded examples have sold at auction for $5,000 to $10,000. The 1944 S penny has some incredible high-value errors, but what about post-war pennies? The 1948 wheat penny might not seem like a rarity at first glance, but certain varieties and errors have made this coin highly desirable for collectors. Let's break it down. The 1948 wheat penny represents a time of economic recovery. The war had ended and America was entering a new era of prosperity. But despite its seemingly common nature, this coin holds surprises that make it valuable to collectors. With a mintage of 317,570,000 from the Philadelphia Mint alone, it's a widely available penny in circulated grades. In fine condition like the one we're discussing, its value is around 50 cents to $2. But don't be fooled. Certain error varieties and high-grade examples can sell for thousands. Collectors are always on the hunt for special varieties of the 1948 wheat penny. Here are some that can dramatically increase its value. Double die, obverse, DDOA major double die variety, where Lincoln's profile, date, or lettering appears doubled. These are highly sought after, with some examples fetching $5,000 plus at auction. Repunched, mint, mark, RPM, 1948-Part D. If you have a 1948 penny with a Denver mint mark -D, check closely. Some mint marks were stamped more than once, creating a repunched effect. High-grade RPM errors can be worth $100 to $1,500. Buy die break error. This occurs when a small die break forms between the B and E in Liberty, resembling an extra letter. These errors are popular among collectors, with values ranging from $20 to $200 depending on severity. Off-center strikes. Similar to the 1944 S penny, an off-center strike can make a regular 1948 penny extremely valuable. A 50% off-center error could bring in $1,000 or more. Clipped planchet errors. If a part of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting mistake, it can command a premium of $100 to $500. While common in circulated grades, high-quality uncirculated 1948 wheat pennies can be worth a fortune. A specimen graded MS67 Red RD has been known to sell for $5,000 to $10,000 due to its rarity in such pristine condition. So there you have it, 2 wheat pennies that might just be hiding in your collection, waiting to be discovered. Whether it's the rare 1944 S steel penny, worth up to $100,000, or a 1948 double die variety fetching thousands, these coins prove that small details can make a huge difference in value. Now it's your turn. Check your wheat pennies and let me know in the comments if you've found any rare varieties. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from NT Coins World. Stay curious, keep collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.